There is a growing concern about the increasing number of youths and teenagers serving jail terms and awaiting trials at the Nigerian correctional facilities across the country. Well, our correspondent, Yemi Dalemo, visited a correctional center in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, and now reports.
A survey conducted by the Nigerian Correctional Service on the population of convicts and persons awaiting trials shows that the facilities are 37% filled above their normal capacity. According to the survey, the facilities have the capacity to accommodate 53,083 inmates, but currently house 70,056 inmates. Many believe that the continuous increase in population, rural-urban migration, and high unemployment rates are responsible for criminal activities, thereby resulting in congestions of correctional centers. During a recent jail delivery exercise conducted by the Chief Judge of Ogun State, Mosumola Dikpeolu, it was observed that there is an increase in the number of youths serving or awaiting trials at the facilities. This worrisome development is calling for attention.
We parents, we have a lot to do, because all the crime that have been committed this time around are from underage. And from there now, the grassroots, they graduated. If you go to the average of those that are on crime this time around, they are teenagers, adolescent to say, adolescent, and partly adult. So in that wise, we parents, we have a lot to do. I cannot blame government, but we parents, we have a lot to do.
The judiciary now have to tackle what it described as slow adjudication of justice, as Ogun State Chief Judge believes that periodic jail delivery exercises will help decongest the facilities, while also charging stakeholders to be alive to their responsibilities and save the nation from the growing trend.
Jail delivery exercise is not the only solution to the congestion of prisons. No. Expansion of prisons. If we have more people committing crime, let's have more space to accommodate them, for them to serve their punishment.
Correctional centers serve as a rehabilitation facility for those who have violated the rules and regulations of the society. In Abeokuta, Yemi Dalemo, NTN.
All right, we join our correspondent live now in Abeokuta, Yemi Dalemo. Yemi, from your report, the judge, made her stand on expansion of correctional centers so that criminals or people who are found guilty can serve their jail term. But again, the issue of juveniles or youths, occupying more space is the concern here. You visited one of the correctional centers there. What are your findings?
Thank you, Ruth, for joining us in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Behind me is the Ibara Correctional Center, one of the 5 centers that we have in Ogun State. Actually, we have 5 correctional centers in Ogun State. We have 2 in Abeokuta, 1 in Ilaru, 1 in Shagamu, and the last one in Ijebu-Ode. It was during the visit of the Chief Judge of Ogun State, Justice Mosumola Dikpeolu, to correctional centers in Ogun State, which I was part of, that I took an observatory look at the inmates there, and I discovered the number of youths and teenagers, those of ages 19, 20, serving various forms of jail sentences. And I have to ask the officer in charge that we spoke with during that report, that what is happening. It made me to understand that the prevalence of illicit drug use in the society is what is responsible, leading some of these youths into crime. And when they commit such crime, they were arrested, they were detained, and they were brought into this remand home. Some of them who are less than 18 are taken to juvenile home. We also have one juvenile home in Abeokuta where they are being reformed. Actually, they are doing well. The place is not that overcrowded like we have now. Now, I now go further to ask that what is it that we can do? Because having a number of our youths in prison, teenagers, people of 18, 19, being behind bars is a serious concern. And he told me that parents guardians, and the families that are the first agents of socialization, they have a lot to do. He was even quoting the Bible for me, where he said that train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. I actually believe in the quotation that he cited, because parents need a lot of work to do, not leaving their responsibility, their roles to the hands of any other person, but they are the ones that can monitor their words, that can put them in the proper line, the line which they should go. And also the society too was suggested that they have a role to play. The faith-based organizations such as churches and our mosques, they should also help in preaching the message that the youth needs, that will change their focus from all these vices that are resulting into what we are having now. And also,
Indeed,
the government also have something to do to reduce this trend.
all right,
And
Yemi.
actually, if all this put together,
Go ahead, conclude your thoughts.
yes.
Go ahead, Yemi.
Now, if all these efforts are put together, we are of the opinion that the increased number of youth and teenagers that we have behind bars will actually be addressed.
All right, Yemi, you've hit the nail on the head. Thank you so much. We just hope that what you've called for, talking about holistic and collective effort, should be put into consideration. Family values is very important. Yemi Dalemo there reporting for us from Abeokuta. Thank you, Yemi.
Thank you very much.